There's more! What is up, guys? We have the Deep Sea theme. And my first initial thought is, yay, Deep Sea Diva support! Alright, so, I haven't read any of these yet. You guys are going to get my first reactions here, but Deep Sea Diva support! Maybe it'll go back to more than one. I can't wait. Alright, so new fish people theme based on banishing appears. Alright. Is that a dude? Alright, well, he's level 1. Alright, he looks like he's going to be a that looks like a super rare, right? Like that, yeah, that's a super rare. Alright, so, Deep Sea Artesian. So, you can only use this card's first and second effects once per turn each. This card is added to the hand from the deck or graveyard. You can reveal this card. Look at your opponent's hand. What? It just stays revealed, right? You can reveal this card to look at your opponent's hand? Okay. If this card is special summoned, you can send the top card of your deck to the graveyard, and then target one level 4 lower water monster in your graveyard, except for Deep Sea Artesian, and special summon it. But its effects are negated. Oh, hold on. Back up to this first point here. If I add this to my hand, I can just reveal this to look at my opponent's hand. Does it stay revealed? Does my opponent's hand stay revealed? Alright. And then I get to, on special, mill 1, and then target a level 4 or lower in my graveyard and special summon it, but its effects are negated. This seems really questionable. I want to say much more about this, but like, why does it let me look at my opponent's hand? Is that an effect that we need on a card in the year 2020? Think about that. Like, this comes out in Eternity Code, which will be the TCG's. This should be our April/May set. This is the last set of the block. And I look at this, I'm just like, really? Reveal your opponent's hand and look at it. Alright. I hope there's more here than other than just mind control theme. Alright, so we got a level 3 here. Alright, so is this a mermail? Hello? Also, are these the little white Dowstons floating around him? I also see 400, 200 on stats here. So, you can only use this card's first and second effects once per turn each. Alright. So, the card is sent to the graveyard to activate a water monster's effect. You can banish one card from your opponent's hand face down until the end of the turn. Should have been permanent. If this card is special summon, you can send the top 2 cards of your deck to the graveyard, and then target one level 4 lower water monster in your graveyard, except for Deep Sea Century, and add it to your hand. Okay, hold up here. So, if I discard this to activate the effect of a water monster, which they're telling me at this point that they want this to have synergy with mermails, or other decks that want you to capitalize off of that, or if you're sending it off of Atlantean Prince Neptibus to fulfill the cost, they're giving you the ability to rip a card from your opponent's hand until the end of the turn. I think that's awful. This is supposed to make me want to play this, though the special summon effect for this one, I like this one. The fact that I can mill 2 to speed up a possible Molan Glacia, and then I get to basically revive a water monster in my graveyard back to my hand. Haha, search back my Atlantean Dragoons. I like that. That's good. Not a super big fan of the other guy up here that just special summons. Once again, I guess just being able to special summon back a Dragoons. Everything revolving here has got to do with Dragoons to some way, but there's still no good feasible way to increase or make the water engine more consistent from what I'm seeing here, because my issue with this still at the end of the day is mermails are the ones that are going to be feeding off of this archetype, and mermails are incredibly bad as it is at the moment. So unless like we're getting an upgrade to the prince, like I don't foresee anything better here. Alright, hello gorgeous waifu. I'm gonna find out this whole archetype's full of traps at some point. I'm gonna be a sad boy. Alright, so Deep Sea Mistriel. She's 1215. Hey, she's a tuner. Are the other 2 tuners? No, hey! Hey, level 3 tuner. Alright. So, You can discard this card in one water monster to reveal your opponent's hand and banish one card from there till the end of your turn. It's not a gosh dang quick effect. Someday, I will get a quick effect. That's good. So, if this card is special summon, you can send the top 3 cards of your deck to the graveyard, target one level 4 lower water monster in your graveyard, and place it on the bottom of the deck. Or the top. Okay, so I get to trigger more of my water effects. I also assume at this point, to reading all of these, by the way, that they will all trigger other copies of themselves because you're milling them off the top of the deck. So, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, you're building this bonus clause effect of, yes, you use this one for special to stack another one, and then you can trigger that one's effect by milling it off the top of the deck because it was part of the effect of that water monster. I guess in that way, it's okay. But these 3 effects are awful. Like, they're bad. Like, yes, I get that they don't want broken effects to be able to engage with the opponent's hand and get that free rip. But all right. Deep Sea Princess Prima Donna. This is going to look good as a super. Actually, I'd actually very much like this one as a super. So it's 1 tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner. Oh boy, it's generic. Alright. So you can target one of your opponent's banished cards. Take 1 level 4 lower water monster from your deck and either add it to your hand or special summon it. And add that target to your opponent's hand. This is horrible! Alright. Literally, I have to give my opponent a card back to their hand. If I ban... it's terrible. A synchro monster with synchro summon using this card as material cannot be targeted by opponent's card effects. Hey, good news. This thing's a tuner, I guess. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one banished card, shuffle it into the deck. You think this is good? Because this isn't. Like, okay, so... all semantics aside, yeah, I can use my Deep Sea Minstrel effect to rip a card out of my opponent's hand. Alright, cool, that's cute. And then I can then turn that card into fuel for my deck strategy, and I get to add a level 4 lower water monster to my hand or special summon. Alright, I guess. Alright. But does water... why are we giving our opponent cards? Like, if I want to play this generically, I just get punished. Like, if I want to play this in any water deck, I have to... So I would just be able... Hear me out here. So, I don't know what the ruling is going to be, but, like, so... I do have to target before I can even search, which, if my opponent doesn't have anything banished, I can't fulfill that effect. So, I literally just... I get punished. I can't play this generically in water. Nope. Not about this life. Deep Sea Area. This art actually looks I like this art, actually. This is actually pretty good. So, banish 1 water monster from your graveyard. Add 1 level 4 lower Sea Serpent monster from your deck to your hand. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a Deep Sea Diva Searcher. It's Sea Serpent, right? Like, as of making this video, I'm assuming the Deep Sea Diva is a Sea Serpent. But we have a Searcher, actually. Now, I'm a bit disappointed that you can't just slap this on the table at the beginning of your turn and be like, yeehaw, going first, because you actually have to get a water monster into the graveyard to be able to start this. But, okay. Finally. Sea Serpents have a Searcher. I'm actually excited for this. The other 4 cards are just big blow. Like, roast me in my comment section if you think that these are good, because I don't see anything good here except for when they're special summoned to do the mill to trigger other Atlantean cards. Alright. That's good. Alright. It's just their other effects are bad. What even is this? But this, I like this. Sea Serpent Searcher, very good. Thank you for this. There's one silver lining to all this. What do you guys think about the new cards? Please, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. And well, I'm out, guys. Peace.
The ride never truly ends. Thank you, patrons, for helping support the channel. Without you guys, I don't know if I'd still be doing this. And for those of you that like Cardfight Vanguard, FanCool40 is here for all your content needs. And those of you asking if I sell cards, mcoolgames.com for all your trading card game needs. Check the description for more interesting info. Thanks for watching, guys.